Hello, hello. Replay review. Um, Try to go faster this time. Facing up against the Unprofessional Tractors. We ended up winning the series. It was awesome. This game is the one game we lost. I felt like I was kind of lost for like the first 2 minutes of the game, so I thought it'd be good to go through this replay and see if there was some key things I could have done differently here. The opponents, very good team. They were missing a couple of their key players, so we were facing them not at their strongest. We also did not have our strongest player, so we also were not quite the strongest. But good win. I think it was really good for morale. Looks like I might have been able to follow this ball up from Zito. I'm playing last man here. I see this. I see this. I think this POV right here for me, this could easily turn into the opponent beating Zito along the wall here. So I should probably maybe turn a little bit more defensively. Zito ends up getting a nice little play here. Just force that out to Aaron, immediately rotate behind. I cut rotation there. If so here, basically I'm coming around to last, but then I see Zito coming in. He's rotating near post, which is fine. Like if Aaron was able to get a 50 there, I might have been able to follow up. Cut in here. B1, I don't think I knew at the time that this guy was going, but it was good that he was, as I was able to get around him. I think I wanted to cut this in midfield. Like if I was able to just kind of get a little roller out to the left here around BP, I think this could have been a really good scoring opportunity. Just kind of ran out of boost. Couldn't quite finish it off. Maybe next time. I think the idea was pretty good though. Ended up missing the boost. Good defense. I think I panicked there a little bit if I remember properly. Don't know what this was. I'm probably 2 here. I'm probably maybe, I don't know what we're saying in comms. I definitely should be pushing out to play 2 here, or looks like Zito is very confused by my movements there. Then I missed this. I remember I was just totally panicked right now. Try to get past Aaron. Like, this is great. 0 boost. I'm not going to do anything like this. So I see Aaron, so I hit it at him, which works well. And then here, I remember this as well. Like, I had not enough boost to actually hit this hard and score a goal or create any sort of good chance. Like, I'm just going to hit a softball on net, and they're going to have a very easy clear to the side here. So I end up faking it, thinking I'm hella smart. And it actually kind of works out, maybe ideally. Like, it goes into a position where a teammate could follow up, potentially. Aaron ends up getting a decent touch there. Yeah, I remember that. And here I'm like also at low boost again. Finally pick up that pad. I remember thinking this was gonna bounce out off the corner of the wall and ceiling here, and it ends up just bouncing off the ceiling. Completely misread. Zito makes an amazing save. If this were me, I'm probably like pre-jumping. But it ends up like if he pre-jumped this, he might have not got such a good 50. So he ends up getting a save and then also a 50. Pretty awesome. Missed the ball again. Okay, finally do something useful. Get around 1. I remember I wanted Zito to receive this. This seems like a perfect play here. I guess he's just low boost and doesn't want to continue. Hopefully he's thinking the same thing here, like if he's a little bit higher boost maybe. But this might have been a great scoring opportunity if he was ready to follow up after this bounce. I think I just go for a 50 and then kind of get hit with a change up there. The opponent was a little slower than I thought. Wait. I like how I don't will go for this. Like I could just immediately jump up on this, but I recognize that I'm just going to be beat here by DJ Rabbit. So I end up waiting. This is a comps thing as well. Let's see where Zito. Like I don't know. Zito. This could have been a better ball for Zito to go for. Maybe. But I think this was pretty good. And I don't get the greatest touch here. Alright, so ideally I hit this like best case scenario here, I kinda hit it over like looking goal. BP is in goal here. I think best case scenario I hit it over his head a little bit. It might not immediately lead to a goal, but hit it over his head and maybe Aaron's able to get another good touch where it results in a good scoring opportunity for Zito or I. Instead, I don't get the greatest touch. Kind of just ends up in an easy clear. I'm up the post. Kind of a bad turn here. I think I'm just thirsty for a boost. I'm just hoping this corner spawns, but ideally I'm turning the other way here. I think, right? Because if I turn this way and then DJ Rabbit gets a great clear, and it's just like in our net, then I might not be back in time. If that makes sense. A lot of space here. Let's watch this. There shouldn't be this much space. It might be on me as well. Let's check out Aaron's POV. Where are you at, Aaron? He thought about cutting. Yeah. This is decent. I think this is mostly on me for allowing so much space here. I like how Aaron thought about this, and I didn't think there was necessarily a correct decision to cut or not there, but I like the thought process. Almost get a nice. I think I was trying to pop this like mid, almost, but it ends up just going a little bit too far back. I think I thought about a bump there. Kind of. I mean, I feel like, yeah. I think Zito knows as well. Like as soon as he jumped, he probably shouldn't be there. I like Aaron's positioning coming in here. Rotate it all the way back. Very nicely positioned. Don't know what this pre-flip is. Maybe he wanted to kind of get a softer touch, go up the wall, and then go for two. Ends up just whiffing completely. But I'm not gonna hate. Aaron played amazingly this series. Let's go back to me here. I think I try to go for two here. End up missing, but I think my presence. Bang. My presence kind of forces a bad touch. Interesting. Hey, like, this is a little bit too close to the sidewall for me, I think. Zito probably knows that as well. Nice two-touch off the wall there. I like that. It's a great play by DJ Rabbit. I remember calling this. Let's go to his POV. I don't know if this was intentional. Like this, nice touch here. It's a nice play. Ideally, you get like an air dribble, but this works too. Kind of just ends up in a pretty easy clear for Zito, but he ends up getting another 50 with Zito. So it was a really good play by DJ Rabbit. I think I try to go high here. In these situations, it's just like, yeah, I could center it off the sidewall or the corner, but it's just going to be, I'm just asking it to get, I'm just asking it to hit it. So I always kind of like going high here. And try to go high, like either off the ceiling or up and around the goal. Just to, again, like it's like the defense is pretty properly positioned here. Like you see all of them in like really properly positioned for defense. So the idea isn't necessarily to immediately score, but more so to dismantle their defensive formation, and then hopefully you'll get a good scoring opportunity. DJ Rabbit makes a great read off the wall bounce. I was thinking this might be a little bit tricky. Really ambitious by Zito here. This last man. It's like you don't really need to jump so damn soon either. You know, you can drive up for another second probably and then decide if you want to jump. Because now you're just like get your momentum on the ground before you jump up. But I'm not hating. Just quick thoughts. Yeah, I think Aaron might have wanted me to take that. Ends up working out here. Oops. Keep missing Aaron. Again, with these early jumps. Like why jumping so soon, you know? It's like he's MJ taking off from the free throw line to dunk. Just sprint up there and then dunk it. Let's go to Aaron. Maybe I interfered with this. I think I probably added some value here. Yeah, I don't think Aaron would have been able to get a pop around that guy. Pretty, I guess DJ Rabbit just misses the read here. It's understandable, kind of, he didn't really understand how that bounced off there. Doomsy Dish, I believe that's called. Nice play, Aaron. Own goal as well, but I don't think it mattered. Hopefully just a soft back pass. Just like, I'm just going to get beat to this by this guy. Um, so hopefully just kind of mess him up, give him a little bump. Yeah, this is probably tough on Zito's POV. And Aaron is probably getting the mid boost, yeah. Yeah, I do this as well in Zito's spot here. It's like you kind of, especially off kickoff too. It's like you need to allow a little bit extra time for Aaron to get around here because he's at zero and with no momentum after the kickoff as well. So this is something I've thought about as well because I know that this happens to me sometimes too. But it's like maybe just stay here. You know what I mean? For like one more second, just so Aaron has enough time to get behind you. But like, so when you're here, like rather than be here at this point, you're more maybe middle of the goal or back post. Just like, just conceding the corner essentially. You know what I mean? Recognizing, okay, like I need to kill an extra second. I need to be okay with the ball going into the corner and rolling towards our net here, and then I'll go. I don't know what's better, but that's just something I thought about as well. Kind of an also confusing touch as well if you're focused on the play, like you don't really a little bit of a misdirection, right, with both those opponents on the ball there. I like the two touch idea. I should call this. I think I was just trying to go. I didn't want it to hit it so damn high off the ceiling there. Um, I don't like how they're both on the backboard here. Yeah. I hate this. Yeah, I think. I mean, it's just a bad situation when two are back on defense and they're both in the same corner, and then it's tremendously bad when they're both on the back wall as well. So I don't know what's perfect here. Either Zito or Aaron needs to rotate back post here. I'm not going to hate on rotating near post, but it's definitely not great when everyone's rotating near post. But this might be the... I remember thinking about this as well. Like, I thought DJ Rabbit was going to get another touch right here, so I hesitated on this ball. I could have hit this. I didn't realize he was just going to not touch this again. But I could have gone up much sooner there. But instead, I wait till after the ball's like past him, like right here. I'm like, oh shit, you know what I mean? He's not hitting it again. It was. I remember watching this as well. I guess. I think this is a very similar thing again, like very similar situation. It's like just chill here maybe for a second, just knowing like you have to concede this corner, like this corner, this wall, just concede it for the time. This is, I mean, you have it, but it's more awkward than it needs to be, in my opinion. So I see both my teammates are like upfield here, so probably a bad idea to rush in and challenge this. Um, right, just because it's like best case scenario, I get a 50 and then it's still like a potential open net. Worst case scenario, right, I get a horrible touch or don't even get a horrible 50 or don't even, I get juked or something like that, then it's definitely an open net. So I turn, just kill a second, right? Kill a second. Now it's like an awkward challenge, but I still just, I'm challenging with like the, I'm not even trying to like make a good challenge here. I'm just trying to force the opponent to go around me. This is honestly like kind of a worst case scenario. Like I end up getting a 50, but it just dribbles right to the opponents. And there's a lot of space here as well with Zito and Aaron. So this happens. I remember thinking if one of them's going to push up, and then I see them both like on their heels back here. So let's watch this. Really weird rotation here. Just like, yeah. I guess he thought I might lose this and he wanted to cover the near post corner. And then Aaron. For sure, dude. Really stylish. Yeah. He misses the corner boost, so he probably. But as soon as you see Zito, that's right here, I think you rush. As soon as you see Zito turning back towards goal, like not saying anyone's right or wrong here. Like from Zito's POV, he doesn't see you, but you kind of have to expect you are where you are. Yeah. Or just a comp thing, like maybe they're saying like I can't, Mitchell, you have to go again here. But yeah, there definitely shouldn't be this much space here. I think I end up, and then Aaron and I kind of rush in simultaneously here, right? And then it's bad. Aaron ends up getting a fortunate touch on the ball. I think I was trying to pass this up to Zito, but maybe hit it a little hard. Said 0. Yeah, that's fine. Rotating around here. I see this touch from Zito here, and I kind of just recognize that this is a good setup for opponents here, right? So I make this defensive turn back here. And then this is very good positioning, I think. Like right when the opponent's getting the touch, I'm in the corner rotating back around to our net. Right, very well positioned to cover lots of options here. Nice play, again, like the 2 touches, right? I think I was trying to get a harder clear, but when it's a little bit softer, I get a 50. Kind of linger, maybe a potential pass. I see it's not happening, so then I decide to rotate around. Here again is something where there's a lot of space, right? And this is a little bit of a setup ball, so another defensive turn, like pretty well positioned, maybe a little bit too close to the goal here, but ends up being completely fine. I go for another touch here as well, so kind of cut off the angle. Almost a really nice angle by DJ Rabbit there. Lurking upfield, just Again, like as soon as you challenge this first, like so I'm able to follow up this touch, get a roll 50, get it, mess up this guy, and then I just linger up here. Like it's called an extension, in case Aaron might want to throw a ball up for a pass, or also my presence here makes opponents just hesitate, right? They hesitate. They don't know if I'm going to receive a pass. They don't know if I'm trying to demo them. If they're trying to challenge Aaron, they have to go around me. But then right about here, it's like, okay, it's not happening. I'll rotate back now. Waiting. Yeah. So this is a spot where right about here, it's a little bit risky, honestly. I don't A Lab 11. He might be speedy here, but I think I wait just a smidge, and as soon as he starts turning in, that's when I take off. Could have maybe scored this. I think I just took off a little bit too quick, right? I end up a little bit too underneath the ball. Fortunate that I'm able to hit it off the soft part of my car here and get it around them. But it's risky here, like as soon as this happens, right? If A Lab is able to just jump off the wall and get a quick here, clear here, and I commit, Aaron is in their corner, right? So it might be a tough spot for Aaron. We end up getting a goal out of it. So this was again like they're really well set on defense here, but it works because we get a we break down their formation, right? We essentially force a double, maybe triple commit. End up tying the game. Mm-hmm. Same situation here again. I think this is 3 kickoff goals now that they've scored. Right, so it's like I just concede this probably. You know, I just let them have it, let them have this space. Um, so here it's like I could try and rush at this, but Rabbit's probably going to beat me to it to hit me around. So I opt to just fake challenge. It gets. You could argue this is a little bit unfortunate, right? It hits my car and like a. I don't know how that happened, but again, back to here. I think they've literally scored 3 kickoff goals this game. This might be the theme of this replay. Um, it's like once we get to this position, don't worry about closing down this space because they're going to have a pretty easy outplay touch around you, and your no teammates are going to be behind you. I don't know. I literally think I mean, I might be wrong, but I think all 3 of their goals were from that exact same situation. I remember just being not great for this. I want like it was just a little bit harder than I thought, and then it's like, oh, it's gonna bounce off. Pretty poor play there by me. Yeah, so that was it. This series, I thought we had great comms. I literally think all 3 of their goals were from this same situation. No, this one. One of them we ended up saving, I think. Um, this was their. This goal though was from the similar. No, wait. Oh yeah, this was a similar situation on kickoff. Yeah, I remember now. 2 of their goals, and then they also almost scored another goal, I believe, as well. So back here. No, it'd be after the kickoffs. What am I doing? Yeah, same thing again. Yeah, yeah. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. Good replay. Good win. See ya.